Hi friends, welcome back. In the previous video, we have seen what is meant by Euclid's division lemma. In this video, we are going to discuss Euclid's division algorithm to find the HCF of two numbers. Now, what is meant by HCF? It is the highest common factor. And we have learned a method to find out the HCF of numbers, that is prime factorization method. We factorize the numbers, we take the common factors, multiply them and we get the HCF of the numbers. Now this is an alternate method to find the HCF. Let us take an example and see how it works. So first of all, I am taking the numbers 64 and 90. 64 and 90. What is the HCF of 64 and 90? Let us see first by prime factorization method. So 64, if you factorize 64, you get the factors as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 to the power 6. And 90, if you factorize, then you get the prime factors as 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. So after writing the prime factors, we take the common. So here only one factor is common, which is 2. So that is the HCF of 64 and 90. So we got the HCF of 64 and 90 is equal to 2. Now let us see how do we find out the HCF of the same numbers using Euclid's division algorithm. In that, after taking the numbers, 90 is greater than 64, so divide this greater number by the other, that 90 divided by 64. So when you divide 90 by 64, we get 1 times, so 64 and remaining 26. And we can write it as this 90, we know that the dividend is equal to, dividend is 90. So 90 is equal to the divisor, that is 64 multiplied by the quotient plus the remainder. After writing like this, check whether the remainder is 0 or not. If the remainder is 0, that means no remainder, that means this number is divisible by 64 and therefore in that case this divisor itself will be the HCF of the numbers. Very clear. Now if the remainder is not equal to 0, we need to repeat this procedure by taking the numbers as this divisor and this remainder, and Euclid's division lemma says that this remainder will be always less than that of the divisor. So now we have the numbers 64 and 26. Divide this 64 by 26. So 64 divided by 26. How many times? 2 times. So 2 times 26, which is equal to 52, and the remainder will be 12. 12 is the remainder. Now again you write the dividend. Here the dividend is 64. Is equal to divisor multiplied by the quotient plus the remainder. Check again whether the remainder is 0. If the remainder is 0, divisor used will be the HCF. But here it is not equal to 0. Therefore, do the same procedure by taking the divisor and the remainder, that is 26 and 12, and divide this 26 by 12. So next step is 26 divided by 12. 12 2s are 24 and the remainder is 2. Again write dividend, that is 26 here, is equal to divisor, which is 12. You can see this previous remainder, here is the divisor multiplied by the quotient plus remainder. Check whether the remainder is 0. If it is 0, the divisor used in that step will be the HCF. But here it is not equal to 0. So repeat the procedure by taking the divisor 12 and the remainder 2. So next is 12 divided by 2. So 12 divided by 2, we know that when we divide 12 by 2, 2 6 are 12 and the remainder is 0. And write this as 12 is equal to this divisor multiplied by the quotient. Here is 6 plus the remainder 0. So now we got the remainder as 0. There we can stop the procedure, and the divisor used in that step will be the HCF of the given number. So we got the HCF of the numbers as 2. Now you may find that this is little bit lengthy, but see, here it is easy to factorize the numbers because 64 it is very easy to factorize and 90 also easy, and we got easily the HCF as 2. But when we do prime factorization, sometimes the factors may be big, like it may be 17 or 23 or 29. So if the first number itself is 17, we need to go by trial and error method. It takes a lot of time to find which is the prime factor. So in that case, if we use this method, that means Euclid's division algorithm, it is very easy to find the HCF. Now I am taking another example. I am taking the numbers as 782 and 1173. If you factorize them, 782, the factors are 2 multiplied by 17, again multiplied by 23. So prime factors are 2, 17 and 23. And if you go for 1173, the factors are 3, 17 and 23. These are the factors coming. So common factors means 17 and 23. So the HCF will be here. HCF is equal to 17 multiplied by 23, which is equal to 391. 391 is the HCF of the numbers. But when you do the prime factorization, it is very difficult to understand. It takes a lot of time to understand the prime factors and to do this factorization. But if you go for this method, that means Euclid's division algorithm, we have the numbers 1173 and 782. The second number is greater than that of the first number. So you can divide this number by 782. So 1173 divided by 782. One time. So you get 782 and the remainder will be 391. And write dividend, that is 1173 is equal to divisor 782 multiplied by the quotient plus remainder, that is 391. According to Euclid's division algorithm, if the remainder is not equal to 0, we need to repeat the procedure by taking the divisor and the remainder. So divisor 782 is equal to, divide this 782 by 391. If you divide 782 by 391, we get 2 as the quotient because it is divisible by 391, and 2 times 391 is equal to 782. So it will come like this: 391 multiplied by 2 plus 0, no remainder. When we get the remainder as 0, we can stop the procedure, and the divisor used in that particular step will be the HCF of the number. So here the divisor is 391. So we got the HCF of this and this is equal to 391. See how easily we got it. So this is the procedure of Euclid's division algorithm. Hope it is clear for you. In the next video, we will see the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Thank you.